dish out absolutely amazing, yummy recipes for your utmost delight. Today on my channel, we're going to be making Ofe Oha. Some natives of Igbo call it Ofe Oha. But before I do that, I'd like to first appreciate all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I couldn't have made it this far without you all. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for sharing the link with your friends. I really appreciate. For those of you who have not subscribed, I'll keep saying it though. I don't know what you are waiting for. Please, Bikozienu, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. So on today's episode, as I said, we're going to be making Ofe Oha. Ofe Oha is a soup that is particular to the Igbo people from the eastern part of Nigeria. It's an amazing, yummy soup, and it's very easy to prepare. Now, Ofe Oha is made with freshly gotten Oha leaves and with a thickener, cocoyam. But today I'm not going to be using cocoyam. I couldn't access that, but we're going to be using Ochy. You can make Oha soup with either cocoyam, boiled and pounded as a thickener, or you can use Ochy, or you can use Ofo. But I'm going to be using Ochy for my soup today. Okay, let's start cooking. For Oha soup, I'm going to be making use of palm oil. The Anambra people like to use extracted palm oil from palm nuts, but I'm going to be using palm oil. Here I have my Ochy that I blended with some crayfish and yellow pepper. And here I have the already plucked Oha leaves. Here I have uziza leaves, some smoked prawns, seasoning cube and salt, stockfish, dry fish, and ogiri. This is ogiri. So we have our beef here and pomo. I already pre-boiled this, and here we're going to be adding smoked prawns, dry fish, and stockfish to the mix. Now I've added water which will be adequate to cook my soup. Now I'm going to be adding palm oil. You have to make sure you use very fine palm oil. Don't use palm oil that's too dark. Now we'll add our ogiri. We'll give it a little mix. And we'll add our Ochy. Like I said earlier, this contains blended Ochy, crayfish, and yellow pepper. This is the thickener for the soup. And then we'll allow the soup to thicken. While we await the thickening of the soup, we are going to cut our Oha leaves. You don't use your knife to cut Oha. I don't know if it's true or if it's a lie, but I'm not willing to take the risk. They say when you use a knife to slice Oha, it makes the soup bitter. I've never tried that. I don't intend to try that. So we're going to go pluck the Oha leaves with our hands now, and then wash and slice our uziza leaves as well, while we cover this and allow it to boil. So now we're going to remember that I had mistock in here before, so I'm just going to put a little seasoning. You have to watch your salt. Depends on what quantity of salt you used in boiling your beef. I'm just going to be putting a little and seasoning. Our soup, you can see our soup is getting thick. Now I'm going to add our uziza leaves. Give this a little stir. Then we add our Oha leaves. After adding our Oha leaves, I like to stir a little and bring the heat to the lowest. That way the Oha leaf gets cooked and still remains green, and then it looks fine. Remember that I did not cut the Oha with knife. I just used my hands to cut the leaf. At this point you can correct seasoning. That's check if you have adequate seasoning. Oha soup is so easy to make. So let's just allow this simmer for 3 to 5 minutes under low heat. What can you see? Our Oha soup looking really nice with all the obstacle traffic. Go slow. This is actually Alex Loba of Twitter. I like to call him Alex Loba of Twitter. This is Alex Loba of Twitter's Oha soup. Yes, this is his Oha soup. Now remember that you can also place your order. You don't only have to watch, you can also place your order and we'll have it delivered to you at very affordable rates. So our soup is ready. We're taking it off the heat now and we're going to serve. We have our OHA soup, Alex Lobaloba's order, OHA soup. Thank you, Alex Lobaloba. I hope you enjoyed this meal. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the thumbs up button if you like this video. Turn on your notifications. And remember, we are only a WhatsApp message away. You can reach us on the WhatsApp number running on the screen now to place your own orders. Thank you so very much. See you next week. Turn on your notifications, and remember, we are only a WhatsApp message.